Hi everyone, and welcome to Live from PopCap. You were a bit premature with your claps there.
I'm just so excited to clap. It's been a long time since I've been on the show.
It's been so long.
I don't know when to clap.
Where have you been?
I forgot the clapping cadence.
You've been all over the place, mate. It's been a long time, but you're not the star of the show today.
No, I'm not.
I'm afraid. Rachel is the star of the show today. Welcome, Rachel.
Rachel! Rachel's an artist at PopCap. We'll introduce her here in a second.
Absolutely. So, should we go straight into that?
Yeah, actually, if you want to.
Yeah, let's do it.
You want to sit in the chair and feel really awkward. So Rachel is an artist here at PopCap. She's actually on my team, the brand creative team. So what we usually do traditionally, as we did with Alex and every other artist who's been on the show, we're going to ask Rachel a series of questions.
Yeah, it's question time,
Are you ready, Rachel, for your questions?
I might be.
Okay, so
Excellent.
Here are the questions. All right, first things first. Team plant or team zombie?
Plants.
Plants?
Yeah.
Plants are totally fine. So what is your role at PopCap?
So I'm a senior character artist on the brand team.
Okay. So
Pretty cool.
What does a senior character artist
What does that mean? What do you do?
I draw characters and design characters. Sometimes I do garden warfare stuff. Sometimes I help with like t-shirts and backpacks.
Yep.
All sorts of cool drawing stuff.
So I would say your focus is in characters, but you draw almost everything.
Yeah,
which is pretty awesome. I don't know if this is a fair question, but what have you enjoyed working on so far? Like the most?
Apart from having Jeremy as a boss.
Yeah, that doesn't factor in on the list. Yeah. Well, is there one project that you're like, oh man, that was super, super cool?
Designing the Z7 mech was super duper cool.
Radical.
Yeah.
We might be talking about that a little bit later.
Radical.
Yeah, so Rachel got
cool.
to design that Z7 mech that so many of you stomp around and vanquish me.
Yeah, if you've ever been in the Z7 mech, Rachel designed it.
Yay! Okay, so this may be the most important question. If you could pick one superpower, what would it be?
So I'm gonna pick two.
So you're already cheating.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Two superpowers. I think we can allow that. Two superpowers. All right.
Gravity, the power to control gravity, which kind of allows you to control time.
Okay.
Whoa.
So time and gravity power.
Yeah.
Smarty.
Yeah.
So that you can control everything in the universe
Yes.
forever. There you go.
Forever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay. Well, that's.
What would yours be,
That's
Jeremy?
kind of cheating. I haven't pre-thought about this. I
Yeah,
have no
that's
idea.
okay.
I don't know.
Off the cuff.
Because I haven't thought about it. Flying.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about as.
Owen's off camera shaking his head.
shaking his head. I didn't get to think
What
about
would yours be then, Owen?
You can fly with gravity magic.
Super speed.
Owen said super speed.
What?
Because he likes
kidding.
his Twitch gaming. Excellent.
So last question. So what did you do before you came to PopCap?
So before I was on the brand team, I worked on Plants vs. Zombies 2.
That's right.
Yeah. All
were-
you PvZ2 fans
on
out
the
there.
PvZ2 team. That is right.
Yeah, I represent. And then before that, I worked on a game called Murdered,
Really similar.
which is so fun and so brooding.
Did people die in it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
You play a dead guy.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Okay. That seems good.
And then
Yeah,
before
plays
that,
right
I
into
worked on Facebook games.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, that plays right into zombies.
There you
Like
go.
That guy.
Triple sweet.
Yeah. So actually, let's talk a little bit about what Rachel's going to be doing on the show.
We have got some exciting stuff.
Yeah.
So yesterday on Twitter, the PvZ team went out and said, what would you want if you were going to mash up Plants vs. Zombies with another game? And I looked at a bunch of these with some really, really good suggestions, and I was like, oh, maybe we could get some like more classic games, you know, a bit like an older
We did start
franchise
yelling at each other
maybe.
with options. So,
Yeah, and so we sat down with all these suggestions, and we got so many, so thank you very much. But we sat down as a team, and we were like, the one that we liked the best was Zelda. So we are going to be mashing up today Plants vs. Zombies and Zelda, and we're going to have Rachel draw that live on the show. Woo. But before we do that, we're going to show some of her concept art that went into Garden Warfare 2's game development.
And other things.
As well. Indeed, Armando.
So never before seen content is what
Never
you're saying.
before
Never
seen.
before seen before live from PopCap.
Absolutely. Look, all right, so I'm going to give you a quick show overview, and then we're going to get straight into this. Rachel, if you want to start drawing at this point, feel free to do so.
We'll just interrupt you in a few minutes.
We are going to come back and grab you on to talk about the concept art. So this week, first of all, the community challenge is live. You need to get taunting after your vanquishes. Any vanquininis should work out in some sweet, sweet taunts. So make sure you're going to get them pulled off.
By the way, if you guys hear vanquininis, this is the word that Gary's trying to work into the vernacular of PvZ.
Yes, indeed. So if you've got a vanquinini,
Don't let it happen.
It's time to get your taunts on. So we've already hit the first community chest. You're going to get some sweet bonus customization items by by accident, we found out this morning, but that's pretty cool. And then what else are we going to do today? We're going to do 3 giveaways. Owen, you said you're going to man some cameras, so in a minute I'm sure you're going to mess around, but let's take a look at the cameras right now on what we could win this week, please. Drum roll for the camera change. One-handed drum roll for the camera change. Here we go.
Whoa.
Right, so we're looking at, you can't win Juki's hand puppet of the scientist. That's pretty epic. That's one of a kind.
He mans the prizes.
Yes, so you can win. Oh, and do we have any Super Brains left? We do. I got a silent nod from off screen. So you can win a Super Brains pop figure, very rare indeed. A Citron rollout t-shirt. There's no way of getting that at all anywhere other than winning it online from PopCap.
True.
And then you can win yourself a lunch rectangle or another lunch rectangle.
Is the Super Brains pop figure, is that the French version?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I don't think it was available in France. So if you really want it, that's the way to get it.
Very rare. Yes.
Bam.
Rare.
So. Right, after that, we're going to do Gary versus Jeremy split screen challenge. So,
I'm so excited
who's going to win? This is where Roland and Sean are going to ask you who is going to win the split screen challenge. We all know the answer.
We should actually have mentioned that Roland and Sean.
Roland and Sean are on the back. We've got everyone here today.
They're on the
We've got
ones and
Roland and
twos.
Sean asking you questions and checking the 1s and 2s. We've got Owen just casually leaning, just.
Owen's holding up the wall.
It's a good show today.
It is.
All right, so before we get started into the rest of the show, we are going to be playing with you guys today on PlayStation 4 on Damascus 111 USA. Now remember, we can't see notifications, so if you can send me a notification, it ain't going to work, but you can definitely play alongside us. Right, we're going to do giveaway number 1. So, if you would like to win, and this is the first time you watch live from PopCap, we do it every Friday, 10 a.m. All you have to do is be chatting on your platform of choice. It could be YouTube, it could be Twitch, it could be Facebook, it could be our official website. Either way, you could be a winner.
I thought you were going to list another option. I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, it could be in the room like Owen. But if you are here and you are chatting, it is time for you to win. We're going to do giveaway number 1 right now, so let's see this chat light up.
Everybody chat, 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 chat.
So we're gonna Roland, are we looking at a sufficient level of light up on the have we got plenty of fire in the chat?
It's completely on fire.
Excellent. Chat is on fire. Confirmed.
Get
Those
the
are the
disco
dulcet tones of
inferno.
Roland. It's on fire.
Moderate.
Chat got to go fast. It's super effective. Right. So, okay.
Oh, okay.
You tell me when we have a winner. I'm going to drum roll with one hand really slowly until that point.
I don't even know if they can hear this. It's pretty good, though.
We have a winner.
Hey! Who'll be the winner?
Yay!
I didn't hear that. Can we have that again?
Saitoka Ratin.
I think he said, Taka, Taka, Taka.
Mr. Tacos is the winner. Congratulations.
That's definitely not what he said.
Yeah.
Right, if you recognise that name, you've just won. I believe it's spelt with just random letters on the keyboard.
Yeah, perhaps Russian or Czech.
Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, we're off to a great start.
Doing well.
Right, Rachel.
High level play.
I don't know how much you've been able to get done in the last 12 seconds, but
Well, so we're gonna talk about her concepts
yes,
first,
we
right?
are. Don't worry, I'm not going to reveal anything.
I'm trying to keep you slowed down.
I'm
You
just
are
saying.
in extra gear today.
Yes, I'm ready to go. We're going to take a look at some of Rachel's art right now. So let's do a little transition over, and we're going to have Jeremy
Yes.
do the moderation,
So I'll
and
be the
Rachel do the interview question answering.
I'll be the moderator / interviewer.
Yes.
We're going to ask Rachel questions about art.
The
work that she's
interviewee.
done. So we mentioned early that Rachel does all kinds of art for PvZ. She does concept work for the games, which you'll see some of that, but she also does work outside of games for some of the cool things that you get to play with or go or watch as entertainment. So I believe one of the first pieces that we're going to show is some art from the Burger King Kids Meal that we did, which was pretty fun.
Yeah.
So Rachel did one of the big paintings for the bucket. So I mean, you can walk us through kind of thought process, what you did, how you came up on this.
Oh,
theme.
look, you've got all the steps that went into it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yep. So we went through a lot of different design iterations and figuring out what we were going to do, and we ultimately landed on wanting to do sort of like a face-off image with the plants on the lawn and the zombies kind of swarming around and them really defending the home base. So we did quick sketches, quick colors, and then we ended up landing with the final painting,
Which I think is the next piece.
which is the
that
next
we've got.
one.
Boom.
Transition.
There it is.
Woo! And this one's the uncensored version. This one.
Yes. Do you want to explain the uncensored version?
Yeah, so when we were talking with Burger King, they wanted to make sure that everything was super PG and kid appropriate, And in the back, you can see that there's a zombie with underwear on his head.
Which, by the way, we're not condoning underwear on your head.
Please do not run around
Not
in
in public
underwear.
anyway.
To be really clear.
Do that in your own time.
And then in the front, there's an imp smacking another zombie, which they weren't super fond of.
Yeah.
They're like, look, we get it.
It's
but
too close to his zombie eye.
There's a lot of violence happening.
Yep, a lot of violence.
I mean, we know the imps. They're a little bit willy-nilly. So I think if we go to the next image, that's sort of the more, so you can see the change, the censored
the
version.
change. Yep.
Yeah. We didn't have to put black bars or anything.
Yeah.
But,
So now he's moved his hand to away from the guy's face. That
And
was
the
too
underwear-
aggressive.
the underwear
And the
is
underwear
not-
has just
yeah.
simply been removed.
Yeah, which was
Turned
a
into a hose.
drastic change. So obviously that's cool also to see.
Have you
when
got the bucket over there? It might be cool actually just to show the final
Oh, okay.
product.
Now you want to show the
Yeah,
bucket.
I was against the bucket.
I don't know where
showing.
the bucket is.
It's too far
I
out.
don't know where the bucket
Owen,
is.
quick, come on camera.
Owen, bring us the bucket.
Look at our glamorous assistant.
Owen! So yeah, so this is, throwing stuff everywhere. This is the bucket. It's full of stuff right now, so be careful.
Ooh,
Also,
whoopies.
yeah, the mask.
Rupert thinks it's a bucket of chicken and wanted to get his
It's not. There's no
snout
food
in
in
it.
the bucket.
Look at that. Oh,
I'm sure they can see it at that. Yeah.
Oh,
Anyway,
look at that.
That is the bucket. Trust us, Gary is modeling it. It's very, very cool. So I think the other thing that that we want to show is concept art. So concept art is something that you do fairly on the regular. So you get when we sat down with Garden Warfare 2, it was probably middle production somewhere.
Yeah.
And one of the ideas that we had for an extension of the Backyard Battleground was the character areas, right?
Yeah.
So oh no, Owen's zooming. This is good. This is going to be good.
oh,
It's the Rupert cam. Or is it the Yeti?
look at that cute little Rupert. All right, keep going.
Okay, this is really hard to be a professional broadcaster when we're doing Zooms. So anyway, as I was saying, so what will happen? So when we were thinking about Backyard Battleground, one of the things we wanted to do for the missions and quests was to give you character areas that represented the new characters that we had in game. So I think the first image we have, I believe. So if you could explain what this is. This looks pretty plain.
So what happens in the process is game designers usually block out a space, which is the space that you're actually going to run around in game. And they hand it off to us, and then we draw on top of it to kind of flesh it out and make it look like something instead of orange boxes.
So this is,
go on.
Yeah, I was going to say, so just so people can associate it with what they're playing, so what location is this?
This is the Rose area.
Yes, this is Rose's castle. So you get this, and then I believe if we go to the next image, this is sort of what you did to build an actual castle.
Yeah. So we drew the castle on top of the orange boxes. Originally, we were going to have exteriors, but the thoughts and directions changes as the project went on.
Yeah.
We're thinking of doing like a little mini golf course or something on the outside, something really silly.
But also, I think, in doing the exterior, it kind of helped you figure out the interior,
Yes,
right?
yes,
Yeah. So,
yeah.
so no matter if we end up using it or not, it's always great to actually figure out what that means.
The floor plan,
Yeah,
the
exactly.
aesthetic.
Sizing,
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I think if we go to the next image, we'll
And just
show
so
a little
people
bit
know,
more.
what they're looking at is Backyard Battleground without the textures. So this is
Totally.
all.
It's more just the space
Yes.
without the actual dressing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So walk us through. So this is the interior.
Yeah, so this is another shot of orange boxes where I drew over with line work on the left, where you see, drawing all the pieces and then kind of doing like mood and color and finish work to really plump up her space
I like
and make
that.
it feel
Plump up
like
her
her.
space, yep.
Yeah. There's a little Grandpa Rose painting.
Yep.
It's her dad, her curmudgeonly Grandpa Rose dad.
amazing.
Grandpa Rose. Now, so also,
Well,
but
I
this-
was just going to
Yeah, go
quickly
ahead.
say, because I'm watching this, if you guys have questions for Rachel as this goes through, please
Yep.
let us know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now keep going, Jeremy.
I was just going to say, like this to us when we sit down and think about it is the storytelling, right? So
Yeah.
we know what space the designers need to walk the players through. But when Rachel sits down and comes up with this kind of concept, it's telling the story. It's Rose's castle. So what would Rose have in her castle? What would her throne look like? So that was a lot of things that Rachel tackled. So I want to make sure we keep moving so we have time for everything. So if we go to the next image.
People are loving the Grandpa Rose portrait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to have a Grandpa Rose contest, I think.
Oh,
So-
Citron
Yeah,
ship.
so what are we looking at here?
Yeah, this is the Citron base that we designed. We wanted everything to be just as round as him and as sleek and cool and futuristic as him. So, he's got his kind of orange wedge console at the top, and he's got his ramps that he can, roll around on.
Yep, absolutely. And yeah,
Super neat.
I think if anyone plays the game, you can see actually where every one of those pieces comes together. So if we want to go to the next one. So this is a familiar bit of landscape. What are we looking at here?
This is the corn base. Woo! Colonel Corn. Woo!
Yep. Yep. So honestly, so I know some of the direction. Obviously, when you got that gameplay space from the designer, obviously you were then thinking about, okay, where would Colonel Corn live? Is it on a farm? You know, kind of what would be on the farm? Originally, there were some turrets involved.
Yeah, turrets, bunkers, because you were originally going to be able to walk up to these areas. So we were thinking about doing the barn silos as turrets that would snipe the zombies as they came up to the gate.
Yep.
Having the barns and the military bunker and kind of the military truck, all of that stuff to
So
keep
we're mixing a farm with a military bunker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good mix. And then you can see the Butterhawk parked quietly in front of the barn there, which is always nice. So
My favorite.
Let's go to the next one. I know that's your favorite. I was trying to get past it quickly. So then, what are we looking at here? This may be familiar to some people.
Yeah, this is the Imp Mech base.
Yep.
The
And
original
this is sort of
design
the
for the
original area.
garage.
Yeah, the original garage. So you have the areas where the mechs worked on, and you've got this little tiny reception room in the back where there was going to be an imp sitting in a chair with all of these papers on the phone.
Right.
You know, being a great receptionist like Imp is.
Imp is a good receptionist. This is news. This is
He's
news
a
on the screen.
fantastic receptionist.
That's great. So let's go forward one more. Now this is okay. So this
one
is
of my
something.
favorite.
Yeah, this is something different, and I really wanted to make sure that Rachel was able to talk to you guys about this because I mean this is one of my favorite things in the game, and I know that when we first started talking about it, we're like, what? So when we sat down with Rachel to kind of come up with the idea of this mashup of Mass Effect and Plants vs Zombies, let people in on sort of your thought process. Like how did we get here to our beloved Z7 Imp?
Yeah, oh man, this was so fun. So one of the things that we did first is we really looked at all of the iconic armor sets of the Mass Effect universe and all of the key art that they have and kind of, you know, that iconic Shepard. So we grabbed, you know, elements of his helmet, elements of his belt, the red and white stripes on the arm to really tie it together. And then we had to kind of theme out some things that were very much Imp with the butt blasters.
People are loving the short shorts that he's wearing.
Yeah.
And loving the Bluetooth.
He's got to have a little bit of high waters.
Yeah,
He's got to be a little bit of silliness.
There's a bit of humor that happened there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do have a question here
Yeah,
for
okay.
Rachel. So,
All right.
so we have a question. Epic World of Games says, Rachel, how long does it take you to design a character area like that?
A character area. Oh gosh.
There's probably some dependencies, right? Like-
Yeah, so you have to check in with the art directors and everyone.
Yeah.
But I would say, you know, the actual sketching process where you do lots of different iterations is probably about a day.
Yep.
And then to the painting quality that I brought it up to, it's probably another day.
Yeah.
But with all of the feedback rounds and stuff, it could be up to a week, but you're doing multiples of those at a time.
Great, thank you.
And honestly, one of the bigger parts of that, and I know Rachel would agree, is that it's communication through the process, right? So you
Yeah,
might be
yeah.
waiting for someone to feedback. You also want to hear what the designers think.
Yep.
And you need to talk to the art director. So it's kind of a group think. But yeah, and also Rachel's pretty fast. I mean, you've seen Alex on here as well. She's very fast, so I'm lucky to have some very fast artists on my team. But it depends also on the artist a little bit. But let's quickly go to the next image because not only obviously did you design the Imp, but also the Z7 mech.
Bam!
Yeah.
Boom. So can you walk us through this a little bit, just to kind of let everybody know what you're thinking?
Yeah, so this was kind of loosely a combination of the Shepard armor with the Atlas mech, with our, you know, Imp mech, and then figuring out little ways to have a fun spin. So having, you know, the traffic cone Omni tool instead of your standard Omni tool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bringing in the M7 Lancer as kind of a inspiration for his gun.
And then mixing it all in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and mixing it up in a big ol', you know, Mass Effect Plants vs. Zombies gumbo.
So yeah, we love gumbo. It's delicious.
Yeah.
This looks amazing. A lot of people are asking, see, there's people are very impressed with this stuff, and I'm really glad to look at this. Some people are asking about DLC teasers, and I don't want to ignore these people, so we are going to address the DLC teaser later today, but it's going to be very light, because you're going to have to wait for next week for another teaser. So I'm just letting you know that
Yes.
as we go through, because
Yes.
a lot of people asking.
Okay, well that's good. Well, I think are we on the last image, guys, for Rachel walking through, or? Yes. Okay. So the good news is for Rachel, she can now get back to drawing.
Yay.
And so.
Sorry to interrupt, Jeremy.
Oh, no,
there,
no
but
worries.
Two questions I wanted to surface for Rachel. Real
Okay.
Thank you,
This is
Owen.
Owen.
The voice of
Ghost
God.
voice.
quick. The first question was, did you work on any of the zombie hero bases?
The zombie hero bases, yes, I worked on Captain Deadbeard, I worked on Imp Mech area, I worked on the Super Brains area.
Yeah, so she did. Yeah, she,
Yeah,
I think she
I
had a
think
role
I
in
touched all of
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then the second question was, what was your favorite one out of all to work on?
Oh, good question.
So the question, if you didn't hear it, was what was the favorite base to work on out of all of them?
Yeah.
We didn't show it, but Captain Deadbeard was one of my favorites because he has, there was like a shark sticking out of the floor, and he's got like this treasure room.
Yeah. And you even get to
cool.
go in the shark in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
spoilers.
Sure.
Woo!
Yeah.
He's got a little rose on his bed.
We're past spoilers.
What's that about?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Whoa,
Ta-da.
that's a weird backstory that I'm not sure we're prepared to get into. Okay, moving on, Rachel. Thank you very much.
One last question.
Oh,
Sorry,
if it can be about Rose on
transition.
the bed.
But I think it was Queen Zombie was wondering if any of the other plants have fathers or mothers that you've thought of.
Oh gosh,
Answer carefully.
fathers or mothers of other plants.
Yeah. I think she wanted to see a Colonel Corn dad. Like an old Solid Snake style.
Well, we've thought of many things. Yeah, I'm not sure what exactly.
We've spitballed, but nothing has been
nothing's
put
been
down.
solidified.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's a good answer.
Good.
We're always thinking of these things.
Yeah,
I'm just checking.
we're idea machines.
Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna coin that idea machine.
Excellent.
Okay,
So at this point, we're going to let Rachel get back to her art. Now, if you've just tuned in, this is live from PopCap. We do it every Friday at 10 a.m. We've got the big Van Hoozle on here, which is excellent. We have Rachel over here. She's done an incredible amount of work on Garden Warfare 2 and is now about to draw a mashup of our characters with Zelda, which is pretty incredible. And that ask came from multiple people yesterday.
Mostly me.
Yeah. So we're pretty excited about that. But now we're going to do a face-off. So, Jeremy, I'm going to take us over to the split screen and get this loaded.
Okay.
But we're going to do a face-off of Jeremy versus me in split screen because we always start our multiplayer games like that. Then we're going to open it up so that you guys can play alongside us. We'll answer additional questions. Now, listen, guys. You've got Owen and Roland manning the chat right now. So if you've got questions for anyone up here, or Owen, or Roland, or Sean, now's the time.
Also, I am playing as Owen. So I'm going to do really, really bad. Just really mess this guy up. I love you, Owen.
All right. So we've got.
So do we have any questions while we're waiting for the game to kick
So
off?
I just want to give you guys an update on who the community thinks is going to win in the face-off today.
Woo!
Gary by 63%.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's close, though, Jeremy.
It's closer than I thought it was going to be.
That's close.
Look, I'm an idea machine. I don't really. This is not my top tier activity. Like if this were Olympics, I may not even.
This wouldn't be.
No, I'd be over in the pool.
Yeah.
You'd be over here, taking these guys down.
I'd be
I'll try to hold my own though. I spend a lot of time walking around looking at things.
I'd be
which isn't
beach
great
volleyball
for
if I was an
multiplayer.
Olympic sport.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. So what are we doing?
We're gonna go. Well, we've got to be something we can play against each other.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
do you want Vanquish confirmed? Do you want Team Vanquish? Do you want? We don't want to do Gnome Bomb in case it goes crazy long and
we could
becomes
just
too epic.
Do you want to just do Team Vanquish?
Simple Team Vanquish.
Yeah, let's do
Okay.
it.
So what map do you want?
I'm gonna let you choose that as well.
Ooh,
Yeah,
hello.
that's fine.
All right, Lunar Landing then.
I'm flowing like water. Right? It's
And we're
okay.
going to go normal, and we're going to go normal teams, but we are going to add some crazy settings.
Okay.
What do you want, crazy settings wise? We've already got low gravity, so no point in adding that.
That's true. Shouldn't double up. Maybe speed.
Oh, all right then. All
Which
right.
doesn't necessarily play in my favor, but what the heck?
He's going as aggressive as he
It's super
possibly
fun.
can.
It's super fun.
Fast speed.
Look, if you're gonna ride the roller coaster,
Then you
Throw
may
your
as well
hands up.
throw your hands
Yeah,
up, indeed.
that's what I'm saying.
All right. Here we go.
Any
Luna.
Any more questions
Landing.
that we can actually answer?
Let's take a look. Will there be... Oh, can't answer that one. Stop the question.
like,
Stop the
like you're
pigeon.
sort of, yeah. Okay, let me see.
No, I'll address it. Right, you've got to switch to plants, or I will switch to plants. Would you like to be plants or zombies?
I'll be plants.
Very well. Okay, I'm going to try and level up my imp. The question was, are we looking at any seasonal updates or seasonal, events for Garden Warfare 2? And I would say, I can't fully answer that, but I would
waiting for
say
this.
it's a great question.
That's not an
If
answer.
you know what I mean.
Like I said, you're going to address it.
Yeah, well, I would just,
Oh,
some
We're doing
things,
well so far.
some things you're not allowed to say, but it doesn't necessarily mean they're not. Good question. Owen, you can let us know because I've got to concentrate now and actually major league this thing. So you need to let me know if there's any additional questionroonies
Oh,
that I should be addressing.
kidding. Conveniently, just.
You got any Vanquininis yet?
I don't know what that is. Is that related to a vanquish?
Hashtag Vanquinini,
No,
please.
no. Don't. You can't give Gary any more hashtags.
How do you spell that, Gary?
No,
I don't really know,
We don't
to be
really want to
honest,
know. Oh, I'm really just
It
wanting to
happened last
entertain.
night. Me and Jeremy were playing until about midnight last night on the Garden Warfare 2, and we got very tired, and eventually Vanquishers became Vanquininis. Oh, this is an intense game, Jeremy. I can hear you smashing your pad.
That's only because I'm just trying to fire some peas.
So what we got, Roland? Any questions in there, or are people just having a good time?
Yeah, there's a few questions. Actually, some art-based questions still, and Jeremy or Rachel could probably answer this. People want to know: do you work on paper still, or is it all PC or tablet?
Oh, that's an interesting question.
Who are they asking?
Actually, that was for
For the
Rachel,
artists in the room.
But I mean, really,
I mean, we can both answer. I'll let Rachel go
you
first.
both do stuff.
I
So
mean,
you could both speak
you're
to it.
kind of doing one of those now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm doing digital right now. Most of the time, I work digitally, but sometimes I'll sketch things out on paper first and then scan them. It just really depends on what we're working on and what process is best for that.
Yeah.
What about you, Jeremy?
No, I would
do you
agree.
ever get paper out nowadays?
I do. I like to draw on paper still, but mostly just for personal stuff on the weekend. Just I keep a sketchbook. I think though that in sort of modern studio setup, most of us draw directly on tablets and screens. So we have Cintiqs and I use the iPad a lot now for concepting. So mostly on screen. No, still not.
Okay, we might want to go back.
Yeah.
A question for Gary:
Hold
is the sound that Bandit Cactus makes when reloading a reference to the good, the bad, and the ugly?
Ooh, Gary, you can answer that one. I mean, it does sound somewhat similar.
It kind of is, to be honest. I mean, that whole. If you saw the trailer for that whole update,
There was a tone.
there's
to
a
it.
lot of Western influence in there. That was one of my favorite trailers, Don Boss Down.
Yeah, it was fun.
You know, and there was like references to Breaking Bad in there as well. So I'm sorry, I'm watching Jeremy just ruin the shot. So I think that's fair to say. Fair question. We just had to go back because we had a mild error.
We might. I don't know if it's a controller problem. Sorry,
a controller issue?
we're QAing this as we go.
Is your controller not working properly?
The controller seems to be working, but I'm not able to fire.
Yeah, for the fire button on the controller.
So I was going to lose pretty badly. That's why we left the game.
All right, I'm going to go straight into multiplayer because it's. Oh, he's got it on
Owen.
Owen's settings. Amazing. Right, switch to settings.
Owen.
Birthday shout out here for Samantha Smith.
Owen.
Happy birthday!
That's on you.
If anyone else has got a birthday
Owen.
on the stream, let us know. We'll give you a shout out.
That would be great.
So it's all right. You have to. I've never. Hold on. Everything's default.
No, it's not that one.
Sorry, guys.
No worries.
I'm a tiny baby being assisted. Owen, let's just get it out in the open. Owen plays this game like a maniac and changes all of his buttons.
Yeah, that should have fixed it. If it hasn't, it was just changing.
So far, this is
between-
good competition.
Yeah, he's gone. Owen has it on the old school PlayStation Classic settings.
Do we want? I mean, I'm not to put any pressure, but do we want to check in maybe on the drawing while we're getting our stuff together, or like?
Are you ready?
I don't know. Are you ready to have a touch base?
Sure.
Okay, so how you?
All right,
feel about
guys.
that?
While we get this started, we're going to do a quick check-in on Rachel's drawing to see how far she's got with the Zelda mashup.
I'm so excited.
Here it is.
excited.
Here it is.
I'm so excited. I'm not even moving in the game. I'm so excited. Oh,
You guys ready at the back?
no drawing yet. Okay, that's
Still waiting. Boom! There it is. Oh my goodness, Rachel, what are we looking
gosh.
at? What are we looking at right now?
We're looking at Princess Zelda Rose.
Princess Zelda Rose.
Yes.
It isn't going to get better than that.
So
They both have
good.
capes. It works out.
So good.
Amazing.
Oh,
I hope the
man.
chat. I can't see
I
the
hope
chat
everyone is
anymore.
excited
I
as
hope
I
it's
am.
going
That's
wild,
great.
bananas, because that is excellent. All right, back to the game, and we'll check back in with Rachel shortly. Also, after this match, we're going to give our second giveaway of the stream away. Roland, did we get a response from our last winner on what they chose so that we can update people?
Yes, they chose the Citron Rollout T-shirt.
Oh, very popular tee indeed. That. Very
There's a good
popular
choice.
tee.
There's a good
Now, do you know
choice.
what's really annoying about this? You've switched your layout and had a restart, and now I'm doing much, much worse in this match than I was.
Well, don't worry. I'm with you. Meaning I'm doing terrible. I'm looking at stuff and I'm chilling out.
I've gone down again. Oh, it was you that cut me.
And then Couch Potato took me down.
Yeah. Look, it's pretty close though. 17 to 16.
Yeah, but
remember, it's about the team win.
It is, and
not the individual
thank
win.
goodness my teammates are really
18-18 right now. It's pretty tight. Oh! Don't eat my dead beard. Get back. Oh, I got vanquished again.
Don't
Do you know
back
what?
up.
I think it's time.
Yep.
It's time to switch to soldier. I'm going to have to
Oh no.
open up a little bit. Here we
Meaning,
go.
Like, then it's time to just really go nuts, right?
Yeah, this is what I was playing last night. Camo Ranger, Owen's fave.
Oh.
And I was absolutely ownerizing.
Oh, I got Owen a quest.
Boink. Did you? That's nice. He's very
So many
happy about
assists,
that.
Owen. That's kind of what I'm best at. Assists.
Assisting.
Yeah,
The greater good.
I help the team. I'm more of a team player than I mean, I don't want to say that Gary's not a team player, but I will. It's not about individual accolades.
Driving. Oh, I just got roots.
Oh no.
Roots. How many Vanquininis you got?
I can't really pay attention to that. I'm just running around firing peas.
Roland, has anyone adopted Vanquinini, or is it just being shunned by the community?
Vanquinini is an Italian sandwich. Okay.
Yeah.
That's not a thing.
There is no adoption.
Yes. Yes.
Ownerizing, that's taking off.
Oh.
Look,
Why not Vanquinini? You'll next week you'll be back. You'll giving
no
it the
one's
big
coming back.
Vanquinini.
No one is coming back. Oh.
Look, it's a face-off. Oh, and he's got me. He's got me. Oh no,
That
it was
was
Specialist.
a bit of a team play.
Spike Specialist stole the Vanquish.
There's no stealing. They just got a vanquish.
Gary,
Yes,
we have an adopted spelling for Vanquinini now.
Okay,
Oh, boy.
excellent.
No, don't adopt it.
We need more people adopting Vanquininis.
Leave it out in the cold. That's what I say.
Oh no, I'm losing real bad. Everyone's going to lose their bet. You don't want to be betting on me.
No. Keep betting on Gary. It's good. I like,
He's got. Look,
underdog.
he's only four away from winning now. I've done a very poor play.
Oh, dude,
I'm getting
sweet assists.
absolutely ownerized. Come on, guys. Why are these two sitting next to each other, taunting me? Vanquish some people. Oh no!
Oh, team. I would like to thank the team.
Congratulations.
Well, I played
win.
probably a small part in that.
Well done, mate.
Yeah.
Look at that. Well, Roland,
That's
the community
fairly
was incorrect. Jeremy is the winner. I got a massive.
My team is the winner.
Look, he's even on the board. Look, he's on the board.
If only I had a plaid face, I would look just like that.
Well done, mate. Well done. How did you do and how did I do? I got 4 sweet vanquishes and you got 8.
It's only double.
Double the play. Excellent work, man. Give him a little round of a cheer.
Vanquinini on you, Gary.
No!
Yeah.
I didn't get any Vanquininis. Haven't had a sandwich all day. That does not relate to the game.
You're having a vanquinini for lunch.
So
No.
they've hybridized the words now. And it's
Hybridized?
Onerini.
Onerini.
Onerini, that would be.
See, this is what I mean. It just only goes downhill from here. Like, there's just not. No.
Right, so this is live from PopCap, believe it or not. And we do this every Friday at 10 a.m. And now we promised we would do our second giveaway of the stream. Second giveaway. Owen, are we ready on camera B? We are going to show what you could win. And we're going to switch it out of split screen now. I apologize, I'm going to boot you. Actually, you need to leave it if you just hit start and then leave. Okay, this is what you can win this week. You can win a Super Brains pop figure. Very rare indeed. You cannot win the incredible handmade scientist finger puppet. You can win a Citron rollout t-shirt that cannot be attained in any other way apart from on live from PopCap.
Yeah.
And 2 lunch rectangles. You can win one or the other. One or t'other. All right. So how do people win, Jeremy?
They chat.
They just simply
Chat.
tell people
Smack
what
those keys.
the
Chat in the chat.
future.
That's what you do.
So once you've got that ready to go, we're going to give you a couple of seconds, and then Roland is going to inform us who is the lucky winner. Now, if you guys want to join, we are playing on PS4, Damascus 111 USA. I'm going to open up my backyard for people to join, and then I'm going to go into a match very shortly.
Do it. Do it.
Do it, do it.
When we were
now.
playing last night, we were talking about kind of the classes that we're currently playing with, the classes that we're currently enjoying. Right?
Yes.
So what are you feeling right now? You mentioned one of the soldiers.
Sorry, I'm lashing on Discard Inferno. I'm very much enjoying Camo Ranger again, post buff.
Yep. Camo Ranger's one of my favorites.
One of my faves. I'm just waiting for these guys to load in before we jump in. We had an insta-fill. I'm also enjoying Vampire Flower an incredible amount.
Yeah, we were talking about it last night.
Was
Beast.
whooping last
Yeah.
night with Vampire Flower. Whooping. I don't think I had.
You're doing well, right?
Yeah, I don't think I had a single round last night when I wasn't like second on the vanquishes with Vampire Flower. Vampire Flower, if you're nailing a critical vanquish,
Yep.
you're going to be healing yourself and looking good.
Also, I mean, she to me is one of the best classes if you truly want to play both sides, both healing and
Yeah.
be a little bit aggressive
Yeah,
on the
yeah, yeah,
offense.
yeah, yeah.
Like, which I think even when you're a healer, you tend to really want to take people out.
Two vanquishes and switch.
You keep going. I'll watch. I'll learn.
2 vanquininis and switch.
No, I don't even know what that means. I told you I'm not hungry.
What about you, man?
It's a good question. We were kind of talking about it last night. I don't know. I mean, Vampire Flower is always one of my favorites.
Yep.
I'm kind of going through the soldiers right now. I think they all have. I didn't like General Supremo for a while.
Not feeling it.
Well, only because I think I just saw him as the old geezer of the group. But I've
Too old.
customized him sufficiently.
Oh, and now he's looking
and now he
hip
looks
and- hip and
pretty
cool.
cool. But his weapon is pretty amazing, like rate of fire.
Yeah.
And so if you tend to aim in a circle like I do, you can really lay down some pretty heavy fire. But yeah, I'm really enjoying the soldiers. On the plant side, I mean, it sounds super square and boring, but I love pea shooter, and I tend to go through.
If
the
you're good with
Pea
pea
Shooters as I
shooter,
go.
an incredible class, especially against mechs. I think pea shooter can.
Yeah, and I think also pea shooter is underestimated a little bit. Sorry, that's by the way, that's one of my favorite.
That's your favorite hat,
hats
isn't it?
In the whole game.
Yeah.
The fact that I can wear an ice cream on my head that spits out cherries when I get a vanquish, I'm all about it. Actually, I take that back. It's my second favorite. My favorite is definitely this crown.
I'm gonna hint at something.
Oh, good. Well, hopefully-
Jeremy and I and Owen have been looking at what's coming to Garden Warfare,
Oh boy.
and if you
speak
think there's
carefully.
crazy stuff there right now, like that hat, think again, because it's going to be even more.
I really appreciate
more crazy, more
I really appreciate how
problem.
you walk the line. You know,
Yeah.
I think you're about to take us into really
Yeah.
bad territory, and then you just kind of say something slightly ridiculous and keep it on the up and up and up.
Why didn't that guy get a vanquish? I got him. I hit him right in the noodle with my VPG. It was like noodle
By
first.
noodle, do you mean noggin?
Yeah.
Okay. The noggin noodle. Got it.
Oh, do you think I could rocket? No, I can't rocket jump up there. That's ludicrous talk.
Yeah.
I made a pretty sweet astronaut yesterday, didn't I?
You did.
Yeah,
it was good.
He was cool.
But I think I didn't. Then I lost you as a teammate as you began just to explain how awesome your hat and your outfit was.
That's true.
And then just tried to follow me and say, look, look, look.
I'm the ZPG rocket jump ninja wizard.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
You know-
I can. That's my favorite. I think that's my. If I was going to say what is my best move,
You know what would
Garden
be
Warfare.
interesting, and we're not going to do it today, but we should set up sort of an Olympic Games of moves.
dude. That I was just. I knew where you
it's
were
like,
going.
okay, here's the
immediately.
thing. You need to do X amount of rocket jumps, get vanquishes off of it. We could set up like a game.
Can you imagine a backyard battleground mode where you had to do a rocket jump over a target, like over like an obstacle, and hit a target?
Yeah, I could.
And then you had to do like use multi-rocket to hit like 3 targets. Can you imagine how epic that would be?
I'm imagining it right now.
I'm like, quick, Owen, get on the phone to the dev team.
I'm pretty sure the dev team
Call up the
watches
bat
going,
phone. Who's got the bat phone?
"What are
Where
you
is
guys
it?
What are you guys talking about?
Every single member of the dev team watching the stream right now is going, Gary, you've ruined everything.
Yeah,
Obviously,
But
we're not
that's
gonna
what
do
they
that.
say every week.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
it's totally fine.
So if you really want that, then tweet that at Justin Weeb, because he's on vacation this week.
Poor Justin.
He'll really appreciate
You
it.
just want some time off.
Yeah. Excellent.
Okay, so what is your tactic here? Because I find some of these, like one, everyone plays them differently.
Yeah.
You tend to.
I like to attack. I don't like to defend.
I'm not you, but you do seem to hang back at first if you're playing a character with any range.
Squeeze
I
me.
missed it. I missed it.
Squeeze me. Come on.
I'm not going to squeeze you.
So yeah, with the Camo Ranger, I like the classes have got some range.
But you sort of hang back to a time point, right? And then realize.
Yes,
I mean, obviously that's
right.
what a lot
Yeah,
of
I
people
see
do.
what you're
But
saying.
you,
Yeah,
you pick characters with range, is what I noticed.
Yeah.
You hang back to a point and
Yeah.
then mock everyone as you take them down.
Yes.
And then you move in,
That's right.
yelling for me to follow you.
Yeah. So I probably hold back until about 2 minutes on the clock.
Okay.
I think later than that is just downright irresponsible.
You tell me
it's
that frequently.
Yeah. Oh, nearly got him as well. Yeah, because you've got to push right at the last second. And I'm not one of these people that doesn't like to play the objective. I think that's mean. Not to play
I think
it.
you have to play the objective.
But I only stay back if I feel like I can thin the herd out. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to make it easier for people to either take the base or defend.
Right.
Like yesterday, I played a lot of Zen Cactus.
Yes.
Loving the Zen Cactus.
which, by the
as well.
way, you were working pretty well with it.
Yeah, the Zen Cactus is a beast if you can can do a good job. The thing about the Zen cactus is knowing when to reload and when to hold your remaining orbs, because each orb does more damage.
I do want to point out.
Oh, come on!
By the way, okay, that was good. I do want to.
Oh no! Look.
That's what we get. By the way, that is the epitome of vanquish and taunt.
Yeah.
We did that all night. It was like, oh, we got to vanquish, taunt, someone will wipe us out.
Don't forget, by the way, to do your taunts after you vanquish.
By the way, I do want to point out your high-level commentary and instruction, where you said that the cactus can be a beast if you're good at it.
Yeah.
I do want to let everyone
Ready?
know that is definitely.
Oh, he jumped at the last
Okay,
second.
We should deal with the winner.
Oh, what?
Oh my goodness! I'm sorry. We did the giveaway and then didn't check in to see who the winner
Waiting
was.
impatiently.
Well, I was waiting for Roland to say something, and he just slowly raised his hand. Like, okay,
Oh, Roland.
what?
Okay, so we did a giveaway about 28 minutes
yeah,
ago
a long time
and
ago.
forgot to say who won. So, drum roll, please.
This is what happens when I'm not on.
Yeah, sorry, Owen. We're just talking.
Right, go.
J21.
Who is it?
Slayer J21. Is
I
that
hope, I hope they're a Slayer fan. Okay, congratulations.
we talked in your honor.
Let Roland know what you want to win, and then we'll announce to everyone what you chose.
Okay, now you're obviously down to some. They're down to some short amount of time here, and you're holding it down fairly well. They're doing some taunting. I like it.
Oh, I might change. I might grab that ammo upgrade actually when I.
Well, you've only got 30 seconds, and it doesn't look like they're gonna.
Not a chance. Hey, you're not getting me with that. What do you think I am? Amateur hour. It's not my first rodeo.
Oh, I so wish they had got you with that.
They're never gonna get
Because,
me.
by the way, that's what I hear a lot when I play with you. You're not getting me with that. Oh, they got me.
Yeah.
Just telling all your secrets. So,
Whoa!
well, seems to be some giant crack in
I
the
love
pond.
little things like that
Yeah.
that the team had. Right, look at all these peeps over here. They're going to get an absolute rocket blast.
You got 4 seconds.
To
So you
the
better give
noodle.
it. Oh! I don't know how that.
Oh, I
okay,
got
there you
him.
go. The taunt.
Quick! No! I've got to run to the.
Oh no!
the-
You're more interested in camera time.
Can I get there? I should be coming in from the left.
No.
Should be
No,
coming
I
in
think
from the
I
left.
think you may have hit the building.
No.
No.
Oh, that's not me. That's just someone cooler than me that could figure it out.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Okay. So do we
Not
know?
so good.
Do we know what the winner chose? Do we know that yet?
what did they choose?
What did they chose?
They have not chosen it.
Oh.
Such a letdown.
Right. Let's check back in with Rachel.
I don't know.
Oh, wait for a
hold
second.
on,
Yeah,
hold on.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
I see what
so
you're saying.
Rachel's in a midpoint here. So, I mean, we can check in if you want, but do you
No,
want
let's
to
wait
get
for
little
a few
Okay.
more seconds.
Yeah, well,
Okay, let's wait. Let's wait.
Wait until.
We're gonna hold off just a bit, just because the payoff is pretty amazing.
Yeah, and it's
I
looking.
don't wanna.
I don't know how you're doing that. How are you doing what you just did?
I think it's skill and practice.
Oh man,
And yeah,
it's so ridiculous. I'm watching some high-level graphic play.
yeah. And by the way, I will say this because I can talk about other artists, not myself, but my team is like awesome. And so when they come on live from PopCap and draw things insanely laser fast and are actually really, really good, that is a insane
not
skill.
normal.
No, it's not
Do you wanna
super
play?
normal.
Or do you wanna
Yeah, I'll
fill?
play.
Okay.
So yeah, these guys are really, really good. So I'll pump you up while you're
It's
here.
not
You can
normal.
switch now if you want.
It's very
Oh,
unusual.
so Rachel's saying that she thinks maybe we could take.
We're ready for a check-in.
Okay, so let's.
We're ready
let's
for the
take a quick
close-up,
look at
please,
Rachel's art,
guys.
which is looking phenomenal. Oh,
Boom! Oh
what
my!
is that?
Oh, look at that sweet shield. So what's happening with this shield here?
So that's a pecan. It's his little pecan shield. It's his buddy.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
goodness!
So good.
Could you imagine if we did like a hilarious PvZ RPG action?
Listen,
like
let's not
Oof.
blow it out of proportion.
Oof.
This art is amazing. I'm not
Yes.
sure we could do that, but yeah.
If you're Nintendo
I'm so
and you're
excited.
watching this,
I'm so excited about
hopefully
this.
you like this and you're not going to sue us. Because this is just for fun.
Because
Just
the
for
art's
fun,
really,
guys.
really good. So
Yes.
you know, let's just.
This is we love you guys.
This is an
over there at
homage.
Nintendo.
It's an homage because, by the way, we love Zelda, which is why
Yeah.
we're smushing it up.
Zelda's
So,
one of my favorite games.
I'm not
of
even
all time.
playing. I'm just sitting here talking about the art.
Yeah.
So it's good.
A
Sorry.
new term has emerged. Vanquish Hooser.
Oh man, Vanquish Hooser.
Vancouver.
Oh boy. Got
He's
some
playing one of his
Got
faves,
some
which
weeds on
is
my
the
six.
Little Drake.
weeds on my 12. Oh man, what? Someone just sent a crud ton of weeds. You said I said a crud ton. my kid swearing.
Yeah.
Okay, well, didn't do very well there.
Well, we're just getting started. I thought we were going to be on plants though, when we are now on zombies again.
Yeah, we're on
it's
zombies
because we have so many people on our team,
Yeah.
and it's balancing it. In case we're all working together for the greater good, which we're not.
No, it's really not. Oh,
Okay,
buddy, sorry.
do we have any questions back there, my old mates?
Questions?
Owen, any
People
questions?
wanting to join.
Yeah. Well, there are a lot of corns.
It's Cornfest.
There's a big queue.
Oh,
There's a big what?
There's a big queue
here.
of
I'm
people
gonna let
who
you
want to join you in game.
take a shot. Oh, big Q.
People really like the art. They're
Oh,
super
that's nice.
psyched.
It's pretty good, isn't it?
They love the fact that you asked Nintendo not to sue us.
We also have a bonus piece of time-lapse art to play the show out, which is going to be Jeremy's Overwatch fan art in the PvZ style, which was another big, like a lot of people asked for an Overwatch mashup, and Jeremy had already done one, so we're just going to show that at the end. So be excited for that at the very end of the show.
It's Don't Sue Us Friday.
Yeah. Look at how many corns are here. Look, I'm a massive mech, guys. An enormous cone mech on wheels, and none of you are looking at me or shooting me.
They finally took you out. I think you
I am
yelled at
Groot,
them
24.
finally.
Yeah. It's not like I was inconspicuous. I'm like a 12-foot cone mech.
I do think, though, getting back to the art, and, we're all huge fans of games. I mean, we've said that many times on the stream, but we play a lot of games, and we have our favorite games that we talk about almost every day. So,
Well, what's Rachel's favorite?
Oh,
Let's get
boy.
some more questions for Rachel.
Oh, God.
What are you playing right now,
isn't that
Rachel?
the hardest question ever?
What am I playing right
Yeah, that's
now?
why I'm slowing the question down, because it is hard.
Well, so something, by the way, before she answers, I do want to say Rachel's one of the most hardcore, and I say this lovingly, nerds with all of us. Like, I am a massive nerd, but I love talking to Rachel because she's right there. Right.
So what are you playing right now, be it a console game, mobile game, board game? What are you playing?
Oh gosh.
tough.
Playing Vampire the Masquerade, which is a tabletop
Ooh.
game.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm playing Black Desert Online, which is an MMO.
Wow. Okay. These are good.
I just picked up Uncharted 4.
Oh, nice.
Pretty good so far.
Good game, by the way.
Yeah,
I'm almost at the end of Uncharted 4, but then I got distracted by
spoilers.
a Garden Warfare update.
Yeah. So you're playing a lot of games at one time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I dabble.
Yeah.
I
Which
go
does
back
make it
and
hard
forth.
to finish sometimes, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
but you
know.
still do.
I binge game.
Okay, that's fair.
Owen is the ultimate binge gamer, by the way.
Is he?
Yeah, he just gets started of an evening and then plays through until he can't
That by
see
the way,
anymore.
is true. Gary and I are pretty hardcore, and when we peel off, Owen basically just mocks us.
Yeah, he's like, guys, it's 2 a.m. Why are you going to bed now?
It's only 2. Why are you?
Also, my favourite thing about Owen, and this is easy because he can't defend himself. My favourite thing about Owen is that he will not go out on a loss.
No.
No matter he could be.
That is totally
he
true.
could be bleeding to death. You know, and be like,
Yeah.
oh, but we just lost the last Rocket League game. Now we need to play another one and
Yeah.
definitely win.
And literally, I will be
and-
so tired that I'm snoring into the mic.
And he'll do it on the hardest game
Yeah,
mode. He'll be
yeah.
like, let's go back into the hardest mode and win there, because otherwise it doesn't count. It's
Yeah.
like, okay.
Kudos. I mean, kudos to Owen, but it does definitely maybe.
Because it really does
Drag
irk
us
him,
through,
and
yeah.
I did say irk. It irks
Irk is a
him.
good word.
If we're both like, nah, we'll leave it on a loss. He's like, what? No! Have you ever left a video game ever on a loss on your own, Owen?
No.
No, the answer is
yeah.
no, by the way.
Okay, that's pretty hardcore. It's pretty
I got a
hardcore.
birthday shout out for Brent Ethan.
Congratulations, Brent Eaton, on being
You've
birthed
lived another year.
for many years. Excellent. That is an additional birthday shout for thou.
Happy birthday.
I might need to slow it down a bit because these guys are not taking the
Yeah,
first
you're
base.
really. Yeah, you're not.
How am I doing?
Not too good.
Pretty average. Oh, you got the itches, Rue.
Rupert,
Why don't you do it a little bit louder off camera?
You're scratching your collar there. That's okay. Keep going.
Can you hear that?
I think everyone can hear that.
His face is making me laugh. Look at this excellent positioning of this uplink bot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like having it there.
Did you put that there?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say.
But I just think that's real good. How did I get that vanquish? Oh, with my mines.
Oh yeah, nice.
Sweet. I put down my my mech mines. I'm just holding off for a second just to let them.
No, I understand. You want
Give
to
them
let
give
the
them
game keep flowing.
Yeah.
I don't
Because
know if your
again,
teammates are gonna.
because all the peeps get, you know. Woo! Are you okay back there, Owen?
All good.
Awesome.
All right. So look, I did say
That's a cool name.
I did say that we would have a little teaser for the next Garden Warfare DLC.
I'm just gonna back away.
Doom, doom, doom.
I'm
So,
interested. I
for
wanna-
those of you that are, trying to
Here,
find out
teaser.
some information, we are working on the next Garden Warfare DLC. Now, Jeremy, are you excited for this one?
I'm very excited.
Would you say it's one of the most epic DLCs that we've thought of?
I don't like to use the word epic when it's not necessary, but I will say that this time it is absolutely epic.
I would say it's pretty epic.
Yeah.
It is different from what we've done before
Yep, that's very true.
in any Garden Warfare game.
It's a different type of update, I feel.
And it's going to span over a long period of time. I can
Yep.
say that. It's not just going to be like, oh, we release it and it's all there for you to play.
There's a lot to do.
It's very interesting how the team have approached it, I think, in a good way.
The word interesting.
It's a different approach that may or not feel a little bit different from Garden Warfare, but in an epic way.
Ooh, that sounds exciting.
Very exciting indeed. And oh look, they didn't get it. And I'm in the middle with the mech. Oh yeah. Oh,
That's it out.
peace. Look, ooh, peace.
Still one of my favorite
So
songs.
what I would say is, it's about to get exciting. So next week, check out your inbox in the game. That's all I'm going to say. Check out your inbox in the game. That is the teaser for the next DLC. Next week, be watching your inbox. And that means you've got to be in there every day playing.
All day, air day.
All day, every day. I'm going to open a Wanderous pack.
First of all, how are we doing on time, and do we need to do another giveaway?
We do need to do another giveaway, which we're going to do in 3 minutes. And, oh look, I got the gem jump set. Should we have an art check-in?
We could do that, or we could do the giveaway and make sure she, gets. I mean, how many art check-ins do we have? Let me ask. We have one more.
Yeah. Well, the next one's supposed to be technically the reveal.
Right.
So let's do the
maybe
giveaway.
do the giveaway. Open your whatever.
All right. It's your turn now.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. This is live from PopCap. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for joining us. We've just teased the next DLC for Garden Warfare 2. Extremely exciting indeed. Now, don't forget, last time we talked about that it's going to take a little bit more time to finish this DLC than previous, so we're still a few weeks away yet before we're going to properly announce the DLC, but there will be something in your mailbox next week that you guys need to be looking for in the game that's going to start you on your path to understanding the next DLC.
Start you on your path to understanding. That sounds very.
Yes,
Yeah.
there's a lot to take in. Yeah, do some vampire flower action. Okay, so now we're going to do a giveaway. So we're going to do a giveaway, final one of the week. Then we're going to check back in with Rachel, who's been mashing up Zelda and PvZ at your request.
I'm so
and I'm
excited.
looking at what she's doing right now because I can see it on my monitor over here, and it looks
Excited.
absolutely amazing. So in order to be in it, to win it, all you have to do is chat. Get in there, whether you're on Facebook, whether you're on Twitch, whether you're on our social media pages, anywhere you want to be, YouTube, on our website, you've got a chance to win it. You just have to be chatting away. So let's see the chat go crazy for a second. Look at these chatting fingers right here. That's what I want to see from you guys. And then Roland is going to tell us when we have a winner. We've already had 2 winners. One of them chose a Citron Rollout t-shirt. The other one is still deciding. And Roland is about...
Decision.
2 t-shirts were selected. So those Citron t-shirts are going down. Now don't forget, once those t-shirts are gone, they're gone, and there is no other way of getting those t-shirts. You can only get them by participating in Live from PopCap. So thank you. All right, Roland, do we have a winner from the community?
Yes.
Roland is the best voice of God ever.
Yes, okay. Who'll be the winner?
Cool Gamer 2791.
Cool Gamer 2791.
Cool Gamer just
Your
got
name
a
is
lot cooler.
easy
You know
to
what I'm saying?
say, and for today you have proven out your gamer tag by winning some cool swag,
No, I'm in too far.
courtesy of the PvZ team of Justice. So,
We got a birthday shout out.
birthday shout. Who be the birthday?
Roland.
What?
No, obviously nothing.
Roland, you can't
It's not my
shout out your
birthday.
own
No,
birthday.
another Roland, 16 today.
Roland
on
is
YouTube.
16 today.
Roland, happy birthday.
Roland.
That's a big birthday,
When you
Roland.
grow up, you will be Roland on our team. I'm sure. That's it. You're
how it
Roland.
works.
Roland the second. You're excellent. You're destined to be on the PvZ team. Excellent. I hope you have a lovely
is that how it
birthday.
works?
Fabulous.
Oh no.
Jeremy, you're doing really good
Rose,
with Vampire Flower. How good is Vampire Flower?
I love her.
I mean,
She's
you
great.
just.
Professor
I
Noah.
soloed yesterday 2 soldiers and a scientist.
I'm
with
playing a
Vampire
little
Flower.
sloppy, to be fair. I'm going around and looking at all kinds of different paths, but it is really fun.
How long till you want to do an art checker, Rooney?
I think I'm going to pass this over to you, let you take some time with Vampire Sunflower. And I think we should check in. I think we're getting close to the end. And as long as Rachel
How you feeling, Rachel? Are you ready for the
Yeah,
final
sure.
reveal?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Final reveal.
as long as you guys are ready, let's take a final look at Rachel's awesome mashup art. Whoa!
Whoa, snap!
Man, I just want this on a shirt really bad.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't officially. I'm just saying that perhaps.
unless Nintendo. Unless you're
if
going to love
I
it.
found a shirt like this, I would not throw it away.
Yeah.
I would wear it frequently.
So if anyone from Nintendo's watching and want to do a mashup with us, let us know.
Can't believe Gary's turning this into an official call out, but it's totally fine. Rachel, that's awesome. That looks great.
That looks amazing.
I love the texture
Roland,
on
what
his
are the
hat.
community saying?
Yeah.
That's super cool.
They're still very, very excited about the giveaway. They think it's sick, beautiful, wow, amazing.
Sick and beautiful.
Wow, look at that pea shooter.
Yeah, that's
So,
Pretty rad.
I mean, it's pretty impressive. This is, and Alex does the same. I'm impressed with both of you guys. I mean, the speed.
And
you can
again,
do
like
this at.
another call out to Rachel, but like to sit and draw live, it's a little nerve wracking.
And at this
to have
kind of
people
speed-
to have people just stare at it all the time, nerve wracking. To then show it live on a stream, nerve wracking. So thank you, Rachel, for doing that.
And we'll put this up on the tweeters after this so that people can, make it their desktop, and have a great time with it. Do people still make things desktops? Or am I
What's
showing
a
my
desktop?
age?
Gary, people
On
are
screen.
tweeting this at Nintendo.
Oh, excellent.
I'm
In
just
that
gonna
case,
I'm just
in
gonna
that
point
case,
to Gary and
we
say-
definitely won't get sued.
Yeah.
So,
Just gonna point to Gary and say, good job.
well, look, hopefully they'll come back and say, wow, what a lovely homage to our incredible franchise.
It is an homage.
And instead of, what are you guys doing? You need to take that down from the site immediately. So hopefully
man.
it's look. Vampire Flower is a beast. Did you look? Are you watching this action?
It's okay.
I
We
just
will
love
now
Vampire
have to let
Flower.
Alex do a mashup when she comes back on, because I know she really wants to do one. So.
Okay, good. Well,
Let her.
then we can get. If you want a mashup, all you have to do is tweet at Plants vs Zombies, or let them know on Facebook, and they will add it to the list of potential games that we would mash up with. Or it doesn't have to be a game; could be a movie.
Could be anything.
Could
Pop
be
culture mashup,
Could
let's
be
call it
Stranger
that.
Things mashup. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, I actually started one of those. But
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
So don't forget to watch at the end of the stream. You're going to see a time lapse of Jeremy doing an Overwatch mashup. Jeremy did a Cloverwatch piece of fan art
see the
a couple of weeks
Clover.
ago, and you'll get to see the
Watch.
actual
drawing
the
take place.
brushstrokes
Yeah.
basically of how he put that together, but in sped up. So it'll be very, very fast. He's not really that fast.
No, I'm not at all.
Excellent. So what do we have left on the show?
I think,
we've done our
honestly,
last
we're
giveaway.
coming to a close,
We're
I
coming
think.
to the very end of the show.
Yeah.
We've got 1 minute to
We're just
go.
watching you
I'm going to try and take
play it.
this base real fast.
Oh.
Get back, get back, get back.
Oh, they
been
didn't get
park
back.
rangered.
They didn't get back at all.
But hopefully everyone had a great time with us this week. Now don't forget, we
This was
did
fun.
just a recap. We did a quick DLC teaser. Don't forget to look in your mailbox in the coming weeks in Garden Warfare so that you can get a little bit more of the story that's coming to our next content update, which is always free. Don't forget the Garden Warfare content updates are absolutely 100%
And-
splendiferously free.
Absolutely. And we want to thank everybody for watching this week, live from PopCap.
Yeah.
Gary, excellent job
Oh,
hosting.
bonjour.
I did a pretty good job sitting on the couch. Rachel did an amazing job drawing on
Incredible.
our mashup.
Woo, thanks,
Give everybody a
Rachel.
round of
First
applause.
time on the show.
Thank you, Rachel.
Big applause for Rachel. Hopefully we'll have you back in the coming weeks. And then I think now's the time to let it play out after I got vanquished in a hilarious way.
Thank you, everybody.
So, thank you very much. Check out Jeremy's
Whatever you want to
time
call it.
lapse Overwatch fan art.
See you guys. Thank you.
There it is. Woohoo!
Yay.
Looks amazing. Well, we'll just do a dance because I think we're still on the camera.
Hilarious.
I only know so many chair dance moves. There's a lot of dancing.
Yep. So dance up.